What if I told you the most terrifying haunted object in history wasn't an ancient relic? It wasn't a cursed skull or a witch's spellbook. It was a simple wooden wine cabinet bought on eBay. Tonight, we open the story of the Dybbuk Box, a tale of possession, fear, and a spirit said to be too dangerous to ever be unleashed. It begins in 2001. A man named Kevin Mannis walks into a Portland estate sale. He sees a small wooden wine cabinet about the size of a jewelry box. The seller explains it came from her grandmother, a Holocaust survivor from Poland. She warns Kevin, never open it, never let it go. The box, she says, contains a Dybbuk, an evil spirit from Jewish folklore, one that clings to the living and brings chaos wherever it goes. Kevin laughs it off. He buys the box, thinking it'll be a fun piece to refinish and sell in his antique shop. But from the moment he brings it home, everything changes. Chapter 2. The First Nightmares. That night, Kevin dreams of a terrifying old woman with sunken eyes, her face twisted, her presence suffocating. He wakes up drenched in sweat. Soon, his mother suffers a stroke after being near the box. Lights in his shop begin flickering. He smells strange odors. Jasmine one moment, rancid urine the next. Shadows move in the corners of his eyes. Every person who comes into contact with the box reports the same thing: nightmares of the old woman. Kevin tries to give it away, to friends, to family, but every time it's returned with panic. No one wants it. Eventually, Kevin lists the box on eBay, warning that it may be haunted. He thinks it'll be a curiosity. Instead, it becomes a nightmare. The buyer, a college student named Yosef Nitsky, reports his hair falling out, his roommates terrified, electronics frying in their apartment. He passes it on. Another owner, Jason Haxton, writes a book about his experience. He describes welts, coughing up blood, and mysterious shadows stalking him. He even claims the box killed lights in entire rooms, as if draining power. By now, the Dybbuk Box is infamous, the internet's most haunted object, and with each new owner, its legend grows darker. In Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a wandering soul, a restless spirit of the dead that attaches itself to the living. Unlike a ghost, a Dybbuk doesn't just haunt, it possesses. The story of the Holocaust survivor who first owned the box ties it back to immense suffering. Was this spirit tied to that trauma? Was it something ancient that found a vessel in the cabinet? Or was the box never about the wood at all, but about the belief it carried, the faith that made the spirit real through fear? Over the years, the Dybbuk Box has appeared in museums, TV shows, even in the hands of paranormal investigators. The most famous moment came when it was acquired by Zach Bagans of Ghost Adventures. In his Las Vegas Haunted Museum, he displayed the box and filmed multiple sessions around it. During one of these, rapper Post Malone was present. Shortly after, he survived 3 near-death experiences. A plane's tires blew out during flight, his Rolls-Royce was in a car crash, and his house was broken into. Coincidence? Or another victim of the Dybbuk Box's curse? What makes the Dybbuk Box so terrifying isn't just the stories. It's the way fear itself seems to feed it. Every person who touched it reported dread, nightmares, accidents, as if the spirit thrived on attention, as if the more people feared it, the stronger it became. And here's the chilling thought. Maybe that's the real power of the box. Not wood, not wine, but belief. Belief that creates reality. Belief that turns an object into a vessel of living terror. The Dybbuk Box is still locked away today, hidden, displayed behind glass, but never opened. They say the spirit inside should never be released, that once the seal is broken, there's no putting it back. So, the question is the Dybbuk box truly haunted? Or is it worse than that? A mirror of our own fear, our own belief, our own willingness to give life to monsters we can't control? Either way, would you dare open it? This is Tomorrow Never Comes, where real horror waits in the shadows of history, legend, and belief. Subscribe, and remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones we choose to believe.